I'm here. I can't say that I'm in great spirits, but I'm in better spirits than I could be. Um, Grief is weird, and it'll do what it do when it want to do it. We don't have a whole lot of power over that. And that's what I've found over the last couple of years, experiencing grief in a whole different bunch of ways. But I'm here. It's been 2 weeks. I'm not going to bust into a bare naked ladies song, but it's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since we weren't sure what was going on. 2 weeks since I'm pretty sure Doug went on his next journey. And I've reason to believe that he's doing just fine. His soul, his spirit, whatever it is that goes on after you're done with the meat car. I have every reason to believe that he's doing just fine. Grief is what's left for us, for the living. So we're going through it. I'm not actually crying. I have an itch. If I was crying, you would know. I can't cry pretty. I'm an ugly cry girl all the way. So, hey, Hef. Hey, Tony. Good to see you. A couple of you are aware because you were messaging me. And I didn't want to get out of bed. I did not want to get out of bed. Bed was where the sleep is. Bed's where the warm is. Bed's where the oblivion is, where I don't have to think about stuff. And I didn't want to get out of bed. I wanted to stay there for however long I could possibly stay there. But then I had to pee. And it would have made things nice and warm for a very brief moment. And then things would have gotten cold and they would have gotten stinky. So I got up. I got dressed. I even put on a bra. And my neighbors were doing some holiday baking. It is your line, Brian. What are you doing here? Were you sleeping and then you had to pee? I'm glad to see you here, sir. My neighbors were doing some holiday baking. So I asked if I could join them. And I didn't do anything. I didn't bring in the mail. I didn't feed the deer. I didn't do a fucking thing but get dressed, gather my shit, and leave the house. And be in the company of other people for a while. And it was good for me. I think it was healthy for me to get out and to be in the company of other people for a while. Other people that aren't my folks. I mean, my folks are great. Hey, Maya. Good to see you. But sometimes you need something a little different, and that's what I needed today. So, um, so I got up and I got out the house. Even if it was only a quarter mile down the road, I got up, I got out the house. Hey, Jen. And we were able to talk about things, I mean, we were talking about my best friend's mom, who's been dealing with some health issues recently. We were watching The Voice and, talking about shit on the television. And I got hugs and I got apologies and condolences about my friend that had passed. Did I know what had caused it? Yeah, arteriosclerotic cardiovascular disease. Which means that there's nothing that anybody could have done. Any of us. No welfare check would have done it. Even the day after. Wouldn't have done a fucking thing. Except invade his privacy further. I got a couple of hugs, Hef. I did. My neighbors are good for that. They are. And I always appreciate them for it. And yeah, I mean, there was one of them works in the medical industry, so they know. My mom has been a nurse for 34 years. She knows. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. Shit's just gonna happen when it happened. Kia ora, Amanda Beaumont. Good to see you. So yeah, it's been kind of a rough day for me today. I really, really did not want to get out of bed. I didn't want to put on clothes. I didn't want to do a fucking thing. But here I am. And I knew that I had to get my shit together and come on and be with y'all. Because hanging out with y'all is what's been getting me through this with some kind of sanity. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate the culture that we've created in the chat, where everybody can be here and just kind of work through our shit together, feel our feelings, and get through it. One step at a time, one day at a time. We do what we gotta. We do what we gotta. And if my coming on here provides any kind of community where other people can also be assisted in working through the loss that we've all recently suffered, then I'm doing a good thing. So I feel okay with that. You're welcome, Hef. Thank you, Tony. If it helps you, I'm glad you came on. Thank you, Maya. It does help. It does help a lot. You were fiending for your chow chow. Isn't chow chow an Amish thing? I thought it was an Amish thing. I've been wrong before. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, I watched some hardtack being made at my neighbor's place, and that was pretty cool. It was something I had never seen made before. Everybody's got their different holiday traditions, and my neighbor's place is like any place else that you're gonna have. A chow chow is a type of a dog. Yes, it's true. Black tongues, big fluffy coats, very barky. Warf, warf, warf. Um, and my mom had some Scandinavian grandparents and or something, aunties, I don't recall, but they had a specific thing that they would make every year. My neighbors, they make hardtack every year. Um, some places make lefse every year. It all just it depends on what kind of tradition you grew up with. But I got to witness the hardtack being made. That was pretty cool. And I had never really eaten it before. So I got to have it fresh out of the oven when it was still chewy and I could still actually eat it. There are limits to what I can eat due to crunchiness levels and whatnot, but mom can still eat it. She likes it very much. Oh, lefse. Yeah. Tony makes pies. I like pies. I think it's a Chinese dog breed. Yes, it is. You calling me a dog, Hef? What are you saying? Amanda Beaumont, much gratitude to my favorite bug and lovely friends. Thank you very much, Ms. Beaumont. Not only that, but you helped give me the final push to find my voice, Jen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for expressing that. That makes me feel fantastic. It really does. Thank you so much for expressing that. I'm gonna hang on to that for a while. I hope you don't mind. I really appreciate that. So I was just watching the port of last night's stream that I missed because I fell asleep. Why, oh, why did my name come up in between all the filthy big dill pickle talk? I don't know, because you're inappropriate adjacent? I don't remember. Last night was spicy. Or we asked where you went. Yeah. What is my favorite pie? Fuck, that's a really good question. I don't even know anymore, Tony. I love pie. I love a fresh peach pie. Not the baked peaches where they get all squidgy and meh. A fresh peach pie, a fresh strawberry pie. Those are my favorites. I do like sour cream blueberry pie. I do like cherry pie. I like a good Dutch apple pie. Actually, I like any apple pie, except the ones with raisins. Raisins can fuck right off. I had a really good pecan chocolate bourbon pie a couple of Thanksgivings ago that was really amazing. I don't know, man. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with pie as long as it's not pumpkin. Pumpkin pie is squidgy and gross and best left to people who like it. I am not one of them, which means more for them. So, um, if the pie is not pumpkin, I will consider it. If it is pumpkin, no, thank you. Pass it on to somebody else. I can't say pecan is my favorite, but the other thing too is that I've been doing the keto thing for so long is that I'm kind of picky about pies and sugar content and carb content and everything else. But fuck, I love pie. You don't love me, you only love my doggy style. You lie in your breast stank. I think you're delightful, with or without your doggy style. Hey, Kimberly. Aw, thank you, Maya. I assume you're talking about me. Thank you very much. Peanut butter pie and cherry pie. Hey, you know what? It's tough to go wrong with fucking peanut butter, man. I do love a good cherry pie, but man, peanut butter pie, ooh. And if you can find a way to throw some chocolate in there, mm-hmm, in a way that honors Doug, that's what I'm trying to do, man. Good evening, La Pintura Bella. Good evening, everyone. Cricket, I've found grief comes in waves, then almost disappears, and then it smacks you again. We're all in this together. Yeah, it punches you in the face when you least expect it. That's what it does. Grief is a bitch that way. It sure is. Boy, La Pintura Bella, you are no joke with that. 100%. Our resident poet. He's talking about strawberry cheesecake. I make a pretty fierce keto cheesecake with a shortbread crust. Oof. God damn, it's good. Cherry pie. We always had lemon meringue pie and only on Thanksgiving and Christmas, says Amanda Beaumont. My mom makes a fierce lemon meringue pie and she does that shit from scratch, full on. She doesn't fuck about with like canned pie fillings and shit. No, she makes her own lemon curd. She makes those pie crusts. She does the whole thing, the meringue, the everything. She doesn't even mess around. Yeah. I do appreciate a solid slice of lemon meringue pie for sure. Chicken pot pie, you know that doesn't actually have any pot in it, right? I'm just saying. Pizza pie. Calm down, Mario. Yes, raisins do not belong in apple pie. I agree. You love flan. I'm not about flan. I mean, I'll eat it. It doesn't really rock my world. Do you eat pies for dinner or dessert or both? Yes. Both. Different kinds of pies. But yes, pies can be both savory and sweet, which means that they will fit for either dinner or dessert. Have going on being inappropriate. Cooter pie. Fair enough. I make lemon meringue pie from scratch with lemons, etc. Right on, Tony. Yep. Same way my mama do. Pizza pie, yes. Rhubarb pie. Yeah, my mom likes rhubarb pie. My mom is a fan of the rhubarb. I can't get behind rhubarb. But that's okay. Each to their own. Chicka pot, pie. I haven't seen that Adam Sandler, but I can appreciate it because I'm familiar with his Lunch Ladyland bit with a slobby Joe, a slobby Joe. And yeah, that shit's pretty funny. I have a lot of appreciation for Adam Sandler, I'm not gonna lie. And the one time I met him, he was actually really nice when he had zero reason to be. So I appreciate him. Ooh, La Pinturabella getting dirty up in here with the chocolate cream pie. Yeah, I could get behind that. Okay, but that's fair. Can't eat chocolate pie after watching The Help. Yeah, because of the terrible awful. HG reposting Doug's vids with a smiling Doug face and my feed hits hard. I smile, then the sadness hits again. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Faux chocolate mousse equals keto. All right. Well, I mean, pretty much everybody has my email address right now, so either that or I'm gonna GTS, but I could rock some faux chocolate mousse. I can get behind that. And Love It comes in with the solid statement. Raisins don't belong. Period. Why are you discussing pie when we don't have pie? This cruelty has got to stop. I'm gonna blame Tony. I was just talking about various holiday traditions, things that people make, and then No Talk Tony says that she makes pies, and then she asked me for my favorite pie, and then everybody else started posting about pies, and it's just been pie-a-palooza up in this bitch ever since. I don't know what to tell you, darling. It's just a thing that happened. You know how we roll in here. We don't have a fucking topic. I don't have an agenda. It's just it be what it be. Kimberly can't think of a pie that I don't like. I mean, not wrong there. Crazy that chicken pot song has stayed with so many years later. Yeah, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen so much other Adam Sandler stuff. So now I'm gonna have to GTS. Yep, and I will. That's probably gonna be on tomorrow's agenda. Hello, Miss Sunrise Dawn from North Georgia. No Talk Tony says it's her fault. Yep. Love It is mocking my accent. Pie is a happy topic. Everybody saying hi to everybody. I love it. I love it. I love everybody. Yeah, I don't like pumpkin pie. That is absolutely the truth. That is absolutely the truth. 100% the truth. And that means more pumpkin pie for whoever it is that digs it. Because I won't take it from you. I'm not ready to fight anybody over some pumpkin pie. It doesn't do it for me. The texture, ha, 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 ha. Texture squicks me out. And there are so many other delicious pies that are available that why not, right? Why not just expand your pie world? There's a restaurant in LA in Los Feliz near where I used to live. The shit is called House of Pies, y'all. It's on Vermont. Hef's got to ask a man about a horse. All right, baby. You come on back when you can. Don't hurt nothing. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. You like the hat? Yeah, I'm feeling a little Denver Steve-O tonight. Minus the stubble. Zeno Marlene, if that's necessary. Toke. The other holiday tradition other than lemon meringue pie was for Mom to scream, "Don't come in the kitchen," because I just couldn't handle the turkey carcass. Okay, well, good for her for putting out the alert system. Yeah, but House of Pies doesn't have good pie. It just has a lot of pie. I beg to differ, ma'am. I beg to differ. You may not like their other pies, but I dare you to go there when they're fresh peach, not the baked peach, fresh peach, or the strawberry pie are in season, and tell me that's not a good pie. I spent a lot of time at House of Pies. I know my way around some pie. We are not doing traditional Christmas dinner this year. We've decided to do lasagna, salad, hot rolls, or garlic bread, and pie for dessert. Who says it's not traditional? I dated a Sicilian. That sounds perfectly traditional to me, only minus a few courses, because when you're in a Sicilian house for the holidays, like the lasagna might be a main course, but you got to start with like raviolis and the salad and the fucking something else and this thing and that thing and antipasto and then you get into the lasagna. And then everybody goes and take a nap. And then you come back and then there's dessert. But yeah, no, that sounds like a perfectly traditional holiday dinner to me. No problem. Oh, pie or maybe homemade fudge. Okay. That works. I can get behind that. All it sounds is delicious. Kimberly with the save. Zena Marlene. All you have is water. That's okay, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Toke. Yep. Water, iced tea, potato chips, cake, fudge. I mean, whatever you got. Hit it. And let's cheers to the dude. I miss that fucking guy. Hey, Soph. Soph loves peaches. Miss Sunrise Dawn getting him out. She got him out before Hef did. I'm surprised. What else is in the Teachers of Peaches? Huh? What? Right? Like sex on the beaches. Kia ora. Yeah, you got here just in time. Just in time to Xenu. Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches. Down here in Kiwiland, midsummer, it's hot. It's about barbecue picnics. I do love a good barbecue picnic. What's a traditional US Christmas dinner? That's a good fucking question, Maya, because I think it varies pretty much everywhere. Some places will have a ham. Uh, some places are insistent upon having a goose. Some places do turkey, I suppose, or a roast, but ham and goose are the two that I've heard of. I honestly don't know. I guess we've never really been traditional. So it's varied in my house. And I've never been one to say that my family is the epitome of American traditional. So yeah, I've no idea. I've no idea. But there's always going to be some kind of a meat, mashed potatoes, gravy, rolls, nice, fluffy, delicious bread rolls. I might be fetishizing the baked goods a little bit just because of my keto status. Not gonna lie. And whatever desserts you choose. But everybody's gonna have their own twist on the thing, you know? People come from different traditions, and when you're in America, it's such a melting pot that traditional Christmas dinner means something different to every 3 families that you ask. So I'm not the authority on that, Maya. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could outline it in any way that would make sense. But I can't stereotype us like that because there are so many. America's big. The US is big, and we have a lot of regions, and therefore different dialects and different cultures that we all come from, plus the fact that it's a fucking melting pot. The people in the US have come from everywhere, even if there are those who don't want to acknowledge that. And as such, their holiday traditions are going to look different than other people's holiday traditions. So I couldn't tell you. I wish I could give you more solid information than that, Maya, but I just can't. Heb's feeling a little upstaged right now. Hers are bigger. Okay. Thank you. Pop groomer. Homemade whipped cream. Whipped stiff. Vanilla extract. Sweetener of choice. Sweetened to desired sweetness. Cocoa powder of choice. Mix well and chill. You couldn't pop that in an email. Why? I'm not going to remember that, but I want to stuff it in my face nonetheless. Yeah, you're in a singlet, but it's getting chilly. I'm sorry. And that's where the regional differences. Yes, I did love it. I did see the recipe that you sent me. You're in a singlet, but it's getting chilly. And that's where the regional differences get a little bit weird. Like, I know that you guys call the sweater that I'm knitting a jumper, and I get that. What the fuck is a singlet? Because in my world, did anybody see the video that Reese played of Huxley at his wrestling match? What Huxley's wearing in his wrestling match? That's a singlet. I have no idea what a singlet could be if you're not about to get into a wrestling match, Soph. So I'm a little bit confused. Can you please help me? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, Xenu. Xenuing for Doug. So miss him. Soph's having a Xenu for Doug. Soph likes both peaches. Hef just took a new one called Pac-Man. Wow, 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 wow. Boink, boink. Your beautiful friend in Colorado has a peach tattoo. Interesting. Hef, indica or sativa? Good question. Damn right you did, Miss Sunrise Dawn, and good for you. Spending summers with my grandparents growing up, we always had fresh peaches. Nice. Nice. I wouldn't know what fresh peaches are like if I didn't have them in that delicious pie at House of Pies. Oh, it's a hybrid. Love it. What's that thing where they stuff all the birds inside each other, smallest to biggest? That's called a turducken. Yeah, turducken. You know, Amanda Beaumont knows. Yep. A chicken inside of a duck inside of a turkey. Turducken. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't understand it either, honestly, and I've never had it. That's one of those weird US delicacies that I've never had the opportunity to enjoy. Somebody just sent me a photo on my book face. Oh, there's Jen. Okay. All right, Jen. I see you. I see you with the easy way. The easy way to hook me up with that recipe. Thank you, ma'am. Kimberly, my mother usually made oyster stew on Christmas Eve, and in recent years it was a standing rib roast for Christmas dinner. If a small gathering, sometimes I do fondue. Okay, number one, fondue, delicious. Number one, oyster stew, I'm not sure. And number three, standing rib roast. Did she put the little hats on top of it? I hope she put the little paper hats on top of it because, I mean, everything's better with millinery. Okay, y'all, I was watching Scientology Audit earlier, and a guy came up to Will and started talking. Turns out he was the guy that gave Doug the book that led him to leaving Scientology. That's amazing, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Holy shit. Will you do me a favor and link that in the comments down below? When this is all done, when we're done doing this, would you link it in the comments, please? Because I need to watch that. I need to see the face of the man that Doug said was kind of an asshole, but also snapped him out of this. So yeah, if you would do that for me, Miss Sunrise Dawn, or email me the link or whatever, but if you could somehow make that link accessible, I would fucking love that. That was pretty cool. I agree with you. That's incredible. Can't remember its name. It's like an old food that kings and aristocrats ate. It requires skill to make. I'm pretty sure it's the turducken, Soph. Except he kept saying that Doug was a friend of his, and I didn't have the heart to comment that Doug had said he didn't like the guy. Yeah, he said the guy was kind of a narcissistic asshole. But he's always given that guy credit for getting him out. Like a quail inside a chicken inside a turkey inside a what's bigger than a turkey? An emu? I haven't heard of anything going beyond the turkey on the outside. So unless we're harvesting fucking emu at this point to make a novelty feast, and I doubt that we are, but I mean, yeah, turducken is the best thing that I can think of. Mine are floppier. Thank you, Kimberly. Bless you. Tony. Hey, nothing wrong with being part of the IBTC. Soph, did you see what Dawn says? I like how Kimberly is answering my questions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the turducken. Wait, what? We have nut roast. Pretty sure it's all just us girls here at this point, but I know some gentlemen who might be a little bit distressed at that. Oh, a tank top. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm way behind. Nut roast? Hot balls? Sorry, you forgot to speak American. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not really super fluent in my Kiwis. Kiwis? Not sure what it's called. Hi, Red. Good to see you. Dwan, what's the name of the video? I need to see this. Yeah, Scientology Auto Channel, tonight's live. No, it's like a meatloaf, I guess, but it's made out of all different nuts. It's yummy. That sounds vile. I believe you, but it sounds vile to me. Here we go again with food I've never heard of. I mean, I'm there with you, Amanda. Honestly. Thank you, Jen. Didn't see any hats. Wait, what? Hats? Hats. I didn't see any hats, but I wasn't there at the beginning. Well, I'm wearing a hat. Gotta say, I love that guy for his gift to Doug and humanity. No shitting, Jen. Or, you're not Jen, you're Jess. No joke. 100%. I wonder if he knows. Does he know? Does he know that Doug has passed? Was he aware? You said it was tonight's live. Somebody else said it was tonight. Miss Sunrise Dawn said it was tonight's live. I wonder if that guy knows. Fuck. You'll try, but you don't think you can post a link? You can't post a link because comments don't go live until after the stream ends, but... Oh, I skipped back. Oh my god, Dawn, that's so cool. Sending you a screenshot I took. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Kim! Kim's here, y'all. Bro, you just missed it. You just missed it. There were so many titties out earlier. Our sexy sausage is here. Love it says mine are never in. Okay. Ms. Beaumont says hers are scarred. Here you go, Hef. There you go for you, Chem. There's at least 2 guys here. Oh, right, because there's Poet. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure whether or not Poet had gone to sleep. Because he usually just wakes up to pee and then he wanders off. He hangs out for a while and then he wanders off and goes back to bed. So I can never tell when the guy's still here, honestly. Thank you, ladies. Y'all are too nice. Oh, he does know Miss Sunrise Dawn. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's good to know. Here in Colorado, we have Rocky Mountain oysters, bull testicles. Yep, I'm aware of those. The nut roast sounds good to me. Soph's virgin. Yep. Yeah, and I haven't braved myself enough up to check out the Rocky Mountain oysters. Hasn't really been my jam. Somebody else just sent me a thing. Good. That's probably the screenshot that Miss Sunrise Dawn emailed me. I always show my titties. All I gotta do is ask. Yep. Kem, he pulled up the article on his phone. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, people do eat those. Love it. They do. They do. My mom's even talked about it. They absolutely do. Little sprinkles of Doug. Yep. Have you show 'em even if we don't ask? Hell yeah, that's how we know we're getting the day started off right. Today, my sister was asking me about Doug, even though I've been trying to get her to watch for ages. So I showed her from his verse video, and we were having a sesh, and straight away, I know there's more here. She just handed the joint to Doug. She was like, he's having a smoke with us. She's never watched him, but straight away, she knew he was 100% legit. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, you are still here, Brian. Good to see you. Yeah, I never know. I never know, bro. I'm so behind. More commonly known as P Break Poet. On this stream anyway. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He's much more regular on the other streams when he's not actually supposed to be in bed. But during this stream, yeah, P Break Poet for sure. For sure. I just woke up and I had to pee. Oh, I'll see what Chow's doing. Okay, there she is. Yeah, I was like, I've been telling you for ages, sis, he's onto all the same shit we are. Yeah. Yeah. No shit. Wait until she digs deep into his catalog. Woo. I can't feel my body. This is good shit. Nice. Rock on, Hef. Good evening, Mr. Crow. I've eaten some weird stuff over the years, but I draw the line at bull balls. Okay, that's fair. Hey, we all have our boundaries. Absolutely love what this guy Will is doing. Aaron and crew can get him out. Will and company can stop them from ever going in. Sometimes I can't say that I always agree with his approach. but I get where he's coming from, and he's doing good work. He's doing good work. Kind of felt like Doug was letting us, his friends and followers, know that he's okay when I heard that on the live. You know what? That's as good a way to interpret it as any. And when it comes full circle like that, yeah, I can see why you would see that. For sure. Absolutely. You are one of the quiet ones. It's true. It's true. My sister doesn't like people straight away. She's an excellent judge of character. Even though I haven't always listened to her, she's always right. I've learned the hard way. She's going to watch his vids. Good. Oh, Amped Amy, hello. Hello. Welcome. I'm a friend of Outback Wendell's. Aw, Wendell's. We love Wendell's. We haven't seen her in a few days. I hope she's doing all right. Your channel was recommended to me. You seem cool, so I subbed. Well, welcome. Welcome, Amped Amy. I hope that my channel remains cool. It's really just me and a bunch of people, and we just sit and shoot the shit for a while. No real topic, just whatever comes up. Last night was super spicy. Last night was ridiculous. Everybody was off the chain. But I'm glad to have you here. Yay. And tell our Wendy that I mean, she knows she's welcome here anytime. We love to have her here. I don't always agree with Will's approach either, but they've almost shut that particular location down. All right, fucking A. I'm down with that. Effectiveness. Oh, Crix, I love the abrasiveness. It's literally how mad I feel and get when I hear about the continuous abuses against children and the elderly. Yeah, and I can get behind that. I just don't think that yelling at people who are already in is going to help them get out. I think it's going to keep them in. But yeah, it does make me angry too. And I'm behind you with that. Sophie Heff and I watched Tommy go off today. Cathartic. Tommy, Lifeboat Tommy. He went off. Hey, you know, if you gotta, then do it. You seem really chill, like someone I'd hang out with, so here I am. Well, you're welcome here. Thank you so much, Amy. I'm glad you're here. We don't abuse children or the elderly. They do, or their organization does. So yeah, they can handle a little public shame. Fair enough. Kevin said something I loved about Doug. He always brought it back to compassion and advocacy for the victims of his shit. Crix, Aaron had a new take. I had a good take on the aspect you don't like today. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch Tommy from today. God, my watch later list. Heaven help my watch later list just when I thought I was making progress. Will isn't trying to get them out. He's only focused on stopping new ones from coming in. Yeah, and he's doing well on that. Yeah, you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Fair enough. Oh, Tommy went up about the short eyes today, and you were worked up with him. Okay. Carrying on from the combo we had just before the stream. Yeah, Mr. Crow and I were talking on the Twitters just before the stream, and he had asked if I had reached out to ZDT or Dana, and I had not. Dana is also known as Rotting Jewels. That's her YouTube handle is Rotting Jewels. So if you want to look her up, and I'll just ask this bit. What do you think of Dana? Did Doug tell you anything about her when you were talking to him? He did not. Number one. What I think of her, I don't really know enough about her to form a complete opinion. But from what I've seen, I have first of all, I have a lot of respect for nurses, and especially for ICU nurses, because god damn it, they work so hard. So I have a lot of respect for people who are in her profession, and um that she has such a passion to seeking out answers for things in the time when she's not working, when she should, by all means, just be allowing herself to recuperate. Um, I give I give a lot of credit to that. But I haven't really spoken with her, and Doug didn't really tell me anything about her. We didn't discuss any of that debacle at all. What went on between her and ZDT, any conversations that she and Doug may have had. We didn't discuss that. We didn't discuss that. Doug, um, other than the very small amounts that he shared on his channel, which again, very small. He didn't go all in either way for it. We didn't have any discussions about it at all. So, um, what I think is that I have a lot of admiration for what she does, and not only in her professional life, but also digging for information and trying to expose the truth in what she finds. That's that's really all that I know about her. And so I can't really say anything beyond that. I personally think she's fucking hot. Um, but beyond that, I have a lot of, and above and beyond that, I have a lot of respect for her brain. So, that's all I really know about Dana. And Doug and I never had any conversations about her at all. So that's what I got. You did another live for me to add to the list too. Thank you, Jen. Excellent. I will. I will. There were even a couple of people tonight that stopped to thank Will for stopping them. They didn't realize that it was Scientology, so they were grateful. Fantastic. Dana is your gothic queen chemist. Aw. Sweet. She is pretty fucking hot. She's definitely hot. Yeah, for sure. Last night was really sweet with Sebastian, saying he would be supported if he wanted to leave. He said he would turn off the camera and talk more, and the chat was wild. Nice. That's awesome. One guy even said they tricked his mom into taking a personality test 20 years ago and haven't stopped harassing her since. Holy shit. Oh, Sophie's putting it up. Xenu, y'all. Yep. Xenu, y'all. Yeah, my ice is melted, but Xenu. Amped Amy, by the way, because she don't know. Ms. Amped Amy. Whenever we say Xenu or Marlene, that's the trigger to, that's the cue. Take a hit, take a drink, take a bite, whatever your vice is, enjoy a little piece of it. That's the word. It used to be that the show that we would watch on Sunday nights, which occasionally got kicked to Monday, was that was the game, and it kind of seems like that's the game every night on my stream. So, yeah, whatever you want to do, enjoy a little taste. ZDT is definitely a character, is a lifetime actor / agent provocateur. Sexy goth girls in 2023 keepers. Hef looks kind of gothy tonight. Does anybody here in here watch comedy podcasts? No, I don't really do. I don't really watch comedy podcasts. I do keep an eye on Davy Jackson. He grew up in IBLP. But he's also a stand-up comedian. And every once in a while when I see a short come up from Ashley Gavin, who is a comedian. She does stand-up and she's also a lesbian. I watch her. But I don't watch a lot of comedy podcasts. Hef is looking kind of gothy tonight. More S&M, but a little goth. Love it says, Hef, you're so beautiful. Everybody wants Sebastian to leave. Yeah, I want Serge to chat with him. So, chemist, I like stand-up. Okay, good. Oh, hey, Zainab. How you doing? Good to see ya. Hi, Cricket and friends. Hope you're all doing good. A little bit busy with uni the next coming weeks. Just came to say hello. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Xenu sounds better in an American accent for sure. Okay. All right. Thank you. If you watch comedy podcasts, then you might know of a guy named Mike Redbar. ZDT loves the guy. He does the same thing ZDT does, but even worse to all the comedy podcast hosts. Okay. All right. Well, since I don't watch comedy podcasts, then I guess I probably won't see it, but looks like Soph will give it a check. Heckling is cheap comedy. I did get the strong impression it's an act. Yeah, fair enough, Soph. Wait, ZDT is supposed to be a comedian? I think sometimes. Anyway, that's literally the playbook that ZDT goes off of. Only exception is that ZDT is doing it to survivors groups. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm honestly, I shouldn't say this because this is gonna get me fucking jinxed. Kind of surprised that he hasn't gone after me just because I've mentioned his name more than once. Um, and I'm on YouTube. But also, again, I really don't think I have the numbers for him to bother with. I'm not the kind of juggernaut that is gonna get 1,500 followers in a week. So, um, I'm not really sweating it too hard. And much like Reese, there really isn't a whole lot that he can say about me that I don't already say to myself. So, hope school's going good, Zainab. Yes. He's going good too. Fantastic. Gosh, love it. Tell us how you really feel. Attacking survivors reeks of micropenis. And then we've got Hef. It's not cute. So, now we know how people feel about it. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of waiting for the day that it happens, but you know, whatever. I haven't said anything really awful against him. And I actually kind of defended people's ability and right to watch him when things were going down a little while ago because there were other people who were getting a little bite modelly about who people that they thought were part of the SPTV cadre could and couldn't watch, and they were going to enforce that. And I can't get behind that because we're all grown ass adults and we can watch what we're going to watch and we can say what we're going to say. And I don't think anybody has the right to tell another grown ass adult what they can and can't watch, whether it be on YouTube or on Netflix or fucking Prime or Max or anything else. It's not anybody else's business. It really isn't. So, knowing that there were people who were lurking in somebody's chat, waiting to see who would come in and then attacking them when they showed up in other chats. We know who you are. We know what you're all about. Get out of here. You're not welcome here. Meow, meow, meow. Please go fuck yourself. Do it twice if you really want to drive the point home. It's just, it's stupid. It's stupid. So yeah, I got mad about it because somebody tried to call me out after they saw me in somebody else's chat and they didn't like that I was in their chat. And they tried to tell me that they They knew who I really was, and they knew what I was all about, and I'm like, I've never hidden what I'm all about. What is the issue here? What's the problem? Was I, uh was I talking smack about anybody? No, I wasn't. Who did that, Jess? I can't remember. I can't remember. I've blocked it because I don't care. I don't care, and it was so long ago that I don't care. I don't care, and they haven't come after me since. They came after me that once, um, and then they never came after me again. I'm like, "You're welcome to drop me an email. You're welcome to tell me what it is that you think your problem is with me. I don't care. I don't care. Let's discuss it. You got a problem? Let's talk about it. You wanna talk about where I go, what I do, what I watch, with whom I communicate? You're welcome to do that." But, when it comes to then attacking people when they go to other chats, trying to call people out, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. So, come to me, talk to me. You got a problem? Come to me like a big person, because I'm a big person. You can be a big person. But if you're just going to be slinging around stuff in a chat room underneath your handle, I couldn't give two desiccated shits for you or your opinion. Don't care. So, you know, let them come at me. Come at me, bro. Um yeah, I'll watch the guy sometimes, and I'll exercise my rights as a fully functioning human with, eh, granted limited motor skills, but some motor skills. I can click away if I don't like what I'm watching. I can go watch something else. I can change the channel, as it were, and I'm happy to do so. But some people are out to attack, and that happened. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off in the moment. And I saw some people that were kind of promoting that behavior. And when I will. I've checked out a couple of her live streams, Mr. Crow, just not enough of them because I saw some of the first ones and they got to be really short. But yeah, yeah. I apparently I have a lot of opinions, Mr. Crow. Um but yeah, when it came down to it, I sent an email about it to uh to a number of people who were within the community and were creators who appeared to be supporting this behavior. And I outlined that the various ways in which this behavior was falling directly into Steve Hassan's bite model. And I never heard back from any of them. But I haven't gotten any shit about it. ever again. So people are going to do what they're going to do. And we're all adults. As long as nobody's hurting anybody else, I don't give a nickel-plated fuck what else you watch on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care what you comment on. I don't care whose chat you're in, and I'm not gonna bird dog people. I'm not gonna catfish other people's chats. It's none of my fucking business. I'm aware, Mr. Crow. I'm aware. I'm not gonna put it on screen because there are certain words that, YouTube looks down upon, and I do have questions, but I'm glad that you're using the word alleged because allegedly. That's the word that we have to live by. The one thing yeah, comment sections are gonna comment section. Hell yes. Um, yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. I hear where you're coming from, Mr. Crow. And I mean, the thing that bothers me is that that person is trying to tout themselves as some kind of travel advisor tour guide. I'm the fucking travel advisor, bitch. Everybody can step off. Um, so mildly territorial with that, but that's just me. Um, I mean, people are going to do what they're going to do. And I haven't had a whole lot of nastiness in my comment section quite yet, but um, I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it because I'm putting myself out there on the internets, and it probably won't be long. Probably won't be long. So far, the comment section has been delightful. I'm waiting any day for a lot of bullshit to come my way, and it probably will. And I guess I'll react to it how I react in the moment. But yeah, okay. Personally, I don't watch him. It's simply an energy thing. I prefer laid back and relaxed chatting. He's more energetic, and that's okay. It's his creative freedom of choice. Absolutely. Here, it's totally laid back. Everybody chill up in this piece. Don't really watch Mr. Fisher. There's something off about him, but there's something off about everybody, ex Scientologists even more so. There's something off about pretty much everybody. Yeah. If I need a mod, you're happy to help. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Thank you. If I ever wind up getting to that point, then, you know, I might ask you. Right now, I don't think I'm quite at that level. He's not energetic. I find patronizing. He's cringy. Okay, well, different strokes for different folks, and taste is subjective. Don't jinx it yet, girl. I jinxed it early. I jinxed it hella early. We'll step up for you. Thank you so much, Tony. Being trolled is almost like a badge of honor on the internet. It means you're doing something right. Yep, I heard you, chemist. I heard you. Takes a lot of talent to pull off insults that make it funny. That's not him. Okay. Again, taste is subjective. So, it's down to what you like. And now for something completely different. I finally have my grandson's birthday present packaged, labeled, and postage on it. I'm only 10 days late. Right on. I am like a month and a half fucking late with a birthday present that I was supposed to send out to the UK, and I know it's not going to get there before Christmas because I'm broke as shit and can't get to the post office. Probably good for a while, but I'm sure one day I'll make other groomers mad by sharing the groomer secrets that I share. Okay. Yep. Probably. Fair enough. Fair enough. And I did. I did. Half as amused. Back guys had to go searching in the night for my son's kitten that got out. Oh, kitten? Why? Kimberly, can you give me a Xenu, Marlene? Did you find the kitten? Soph? I hope you found the baby. Yeah, she's sneaky and really cheeky. Oh, just like you. She takes after her Nana. There we go. Kim, you're my savior. I have a speck in my throat and I needed to drink. Brian's already token. Whacking Phoenix, hello. Heard someone talking about my friend ZD Tai. How did you hear it? Did you sense it? Did you intuit it? Do you just have fingers splayed across the internets? Looks like I found who it was. Yeah, it was me. It was me. But I mean, you're welcome to rewind. I wasn't talking smack. That's fine. Let him hear about it. I wasn't talking smack. Taste is subjective. Some people dig his thing, some people don't. And, for me, I was just defending adult people's rights to go and watch what they want to watch. Chat with whom they want to chat and show up wherever they want to be on the internet because we're all grown-ass adults. So, yeah. You're welcome to report back. It's fine. I wasn't talking any smack. So, write your reports as you will. Just make sure to rewind a little bit so that you have all of the context. And, send clips, send receipts. It's fine. I don't care. I have 130 followers. Why bother? But I'm glad to have you here, Whacking Dolphin. Wait, did I say that right? Is that who it was? I gotta scroll back. Whacking Phoenix. Why did I think Dolphin? What is wrong with me? Oh my God. Well, I'm glad he'll hear about it. Whacking Phoenix. You know what? I have a Phoenix. I have a Phoenix too. And when it was healing, I whacked it. Had to. Had no choice because it was itchy. So I had to smack it. I whacked my Phoenix. So you and me, something in common. Nah, nah, it's not even that there's a rat in here tonight. It's the internet, man. What happens on the internet stays on the internet. It's fine. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't know that he's a bad guy. He's a friend of ZDT's. He claims. I think he is being a joker, but also it doesn't really matter. I have literally nothing to hide. And if you go back and you watch the video, you'll be able to see that. So, you know, I've said to Mr. Crow that I'm an open book. I'm an open book. Um, Whacking Dolphin is actually a pretty funny screen name. Yeah, right? No shit. Well, see, there you go. Now you have a new band name, poet. Miss Sunrise Dawn's getting them out. We got to get them out to see who the lurkers are. We've got a pretty solid core group, but there's, oh my God, there's 18 people in here. Amazingly watching. Hi. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Feel free to say hi, like, subscribe if you're enjoying what you're seeing here. Oh, it's gone down to 16 now. Kimberly's got hers out. Oh, Hef's got hers out. They getting them out, y'all. That's how we roll here. So, Mr. Whacking Phoenix, Mr. or Ms. Whacking Phoenix, I don't really know. I mean, I think the avatar showed a photo of a guy, but that could mean anything. This is the internet. That's how we do. We get them out up in this bitch. I don't get them out on screen. Got to pay for that. And no, I don't have an only bugs, only boobs, whatever. Chemist has gotten his out in the past. I don't get mine out, but I am wearing a Buffalo Bills body lotion t-shirt. So, you know. Mr. Crow, I appreciate your respectful and honest opinion. I wish the rest of the SPTV community, or however you want to be referred to, were as gracious as you've been. I don't know that I consider myself a part of the SPT community, SPTV. I consider myself another internet rando. I'm just somebody babbling on the internet. But thank you. Sophie's got hers out. Amanda Beaumont's got hers out. Yeah, Kim, you got yours out the other night. I expect to see yours. Okay, good. Good. He can thank me in a comment. He can thank me in an email. Kim. Been out since the start. He leaves his pants at the door. And now we know. Yeah. At gmail.com, y'all. I'm not difficult to reach. So, any thanks, any damnation, whatever you want to send my way, it's fine. Don't care. I'm chill with it either way. Like I said, I'm just some rando on the internet. And yeah, I was talking about ZDT because I was talking about the flap that came with some things that he had said and the way that other people had behaved and how I responded to it. So, I own my own home and live alone for a reason. I must be naked in my own home. Good for you. Good for you. You can batch it up all day long. Cold pizza for breakfast and pooping with the door open. Maya's got hers out. Thank you very much, ma'am. Very nice. Perky. Very perky. Well, my loves, where does Kem live again? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think I was paying attention if we asked before. I don't know where Kem is. Hev's in Ohio. Maya's in Norway. Oh, that's right. Kem is in Colorado Springs. So when we make the emergency supply run out to Steve-O's, Kem's going to meet us at a karaoke bar. My beloveds, it's been an hour and a half that we've been on, and it's been a rough day for me. So even though I've only been awake for 9 hours and will likely be awake for quite some time more, girl, you and me both. That's why I have a battery operated boyfriend. I think I'm going to wind things down a little bit earlier tonight. It is after 3 a.m. And I think I'm going to... And you didn't fall asleep tonight, Ms. Beaumont. Good for you. Yeah, I know, to Colorado. And yes, I am a brat. Absolutely, Hef. I certainly am. I don't even know what I put in the description box tonight. But Steve-O talked me into getting a Venmo. So I know that I put that in there and my PayPal address if anybody feels like contributing. Heaven knows I'm miles and miles away from being able to monetize this shit. So, anyway, I'm really glad to have you all here, and it's your presence that that keeps me going. It keeps me going, and day by day, it gets a little bit easier, both going on and going online. You guys have been making it really easy, so I appreciate your support, and I appreciate the friendliness that happens here. It's always good to see who shows up. It's always good to see that there are lurkers. I'm happy to have lurkers. You're welcome here. So anytime you want to pipe up, you're welcome to do so. And I hope you guys have a lovely evening, and I hope that you sleep sweet. And I will see you all. Like and subscribe, please, or Hef will break your fingers. We're not above threatening violence, apparently. Yeah, this is a good hang. This is a good hang. So, um, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow night. Sound good? Rest well, y'all.